Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, March 27th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. For most athletes, pulling off a top 10 finish on the Arnold Classic stage is a lifetime goal. But if you're emerging 212 powerhouse Kang, then it feels like it was just another stepping stone. A few weeks removed from starting his season off with a solid 8th place outing, the former Dallas Europa champ is already back in the lab trying to cook up a new winning formula. In a series of new progress photos released late last week, Kang vowed to hit the stage again this year with what he's calling a new and improved look, as he attempts to find his way back to the Olympia stage. When he's dialed in 100%, Kang is a pretty damn balanced athlete from front to back, so if he picks his spots correctly, I'm sure he can do some real damage in the right lineup. They say that hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn, and right about now it looks like bikini bombshell Justine Munro is ready to unleash a whole lot of pent-up frustration on her competition. After a slightly disappointing 6th place finish at the Arnold Classic, Munro has been on an absolute warpath these last few weeks. New progress photos from the Munro camp show the two-time Bikini International runner-up looking maybe better than we've ever seen her, as she dials in her sights on Phase 2 of her contest season. Munro has shown over and over again that when she's firing on all cylinders, there are only a few handful of women in the division who even have a shot at slowing her down. But if she comes into her next show with a full head of steam, I can promise you that there won't be any slowing this one down. In sports, if you want to be the champ, then you gotta beat the champ. So good luck to anyone out there who thinks they got a shot at taking out Jeremy Buendia. The reigning and defending 3-time men's physique Olympia champ released video from a savage back session late last week, sending out a little reminder to the rest of the division about who the top dog is. By all accounts, Buendia is in the midst of having one of his best off seasons yet, and he's more focused than ever on cementing his legacy as one of the best to ever do it. Right now, Jeremy Buendia is sitting in a class all by himself, and until someone in the division can prove otherwise, everyone else out there is just locked in a battle for second place. There are only probably a handful of places on the planet that can honestly call itself a super gym, and Tony Doherty's Australian Valhalla is definitely one of them. Late last week, classic physique superstar Sadik Hadzovic leaked some video from one of his legendary chest workouts while he was down at the Aussie Arnold, putting in some good old-fashioned sweat on the other side of the Pacific. Sadik looks like he's been able to add some quality muscle over the last few months, and figures to be right in the thick of things again this season. And if he can bring his back up enough to be on par with the rest of his physique, this is going to be one very hard man to beat. With the new weight height restrictions in place in classic physique, it's going to be very interesting to see how things shake out in that division this year, especially for Santi Aragon. Last year, the former 212 powerhouse made the switch over to classic physique, where he really seemed to find his natural home by the end of the year. Late last week, some new videos surfaced of an impressive-looking Aragon hammering out a little bit of tricep work, carving in a few last-minute details before his upcoming season debut. Now that he's made the full commitment to classic, Aragon really has a chance to fare well. So don't be surprised if you see him pop up and make some noise at a few choice shows before the summer.